All right, so I make this video this morning because something finally clicked for me. And I'm not like a slow learner, but when I experience something, like everything goes off and it just kind of like clicks and I'm like, whoa, I understand. It could be like reading concepts from a book. It could be hearing about something, then applying it. And it's like, whoa, okay, all right, I understand now because it is proven to then be a thing, right? But something just clicked. And that main thing is after, well, let me give you a backstory. So after the end of August, I decided to go skydiving, right? Because why not? And then I felt like I lost everything after that. And that was because everyone I was working with up until that point was kind of just peeling away. And I say that to say like it was all mostly in here. And things have happened since that point to where it's not feeling that way. But this is also 3 months after the fact, right? Yeah, 3 months after the fact. So for that period of time, I haven't been doing what I've been doing up until that point. I haven't been maximizing everything. And I say this because I'm kind of fired up, and I have been for the past 2 days, and it feels great. I love feeling this way. And essentially, what I'm getting at here is that we forget why we started, right? And I forgot why I started, and that was for me. And then I realized, oh shit, it's me versus me. And then that voice in my head started to talk again. It's like, are you going to be a little bitch? And I said, no, I am not. And then that fire reignited. So what I'm getting at here is, 1, we have to remember why we started. 2, we have to continue to do what we do. And 3, sometimes we get into like a funky state. We have to be able to snap out of that as fast as possible. I didn't realize I was in one for a long period of time. So that's that. But then I also finally understood the concepts of business, right? And business is pretty much we are in business to make profit, right? So how can we move things around in our business to get the maximum lever pull that gets us the most profit fast, right? And I don't say that to be like condescending or anything. It sounds pretty bad at first. It's like we're just doing things for profit. And that sorry, I just got a message on Slack that said, you fucking rock, Caleb. You're always on top of it and get that shit handled quick. And that just makes me smile because it's all an honest day's work. It really is. But anyways, so business is, we are moving things around to get stuff taken care of. We're pulling levers to get the biggest return possible. And I thought the biggest return possible is going to be from trying to do everything the fast way. And when you try to do everything the fast way, shit crumbles and it gets hard. And then you get into that point where it's like, is any of this going to even work? And it gets scary. Because there's no one that gets it. So you're trying to figure everything out. You're just doing the thing. You don't know if it's ever going to work. You're taking that risk. You're bearing in that pain. And you're just going for it. Then when it finally starts to work, you get that fuck yeah feeling. And it feels great. Then you're like, oh shit, now there's a whole new set of problems to deal with. And then it's like, oh fuck. All right. But you keep going. You keep moving forward. And that is why I am big on like automating stuff now, making it work, and then we can go back and change how we can make all this shit better in the future. But we have to make the thing exist now. And I say that, all right, we'll go back. All right, so I'm running this Black Friday challenge, right? And in this challenge, we're using AI to call our leads. We're going to call the leads, and then those are going to convert into conversations that then we can convert into deals. I'm not crying, am I? No. All right, we're good. And with that, we can take those. So we're making an AI calling bot, right? And then we're going to market to everyone. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to make a landing page, run some ads, and it's going to be great. then you have to go through all the testing of the ads, all the testing of this. But then I realize I don't have like a great warm audience. Most of my audience is cold, that I'd be marketing to. So it's like, people don't buy when they're cold anyways. So we have to go on the path of like building the brand. We have to make people know about me. And that's another set of problems, right? So that's that. It is like the #1 personal development game, as Hormozy says. Love Hormozy. And it finally, I just say all this to say, it finally clicked. I understood something that I've heard about, but now I fully understood. And I'm going off of like 5 hours of sleep last night. So we're cooking. And I'm feeling great this morning. But this is when I feel the most alive. All right. Well, it is now 7 o'clock. I'm going to get back to work, working on some things. And editing video sucks. If you know anyone that edits videos good, send them my way. This is more of a raw, uncut, filtered video that I'm just going to upload straight to YouTube. But I'm working on like this nations and stuff. Ooh. And it just like this, to get to this point of 1 minute and 30 seconds, I worked on this for like 4 hours last night. I am not the best at like doing videos. So if you know anyone that is great at like making this stuff good, let me know. My email's in the YouTube channel somewhere. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. It'll probably be this one. Ciao.